Hi, how are you guys? This is one of your favorite gardening videos again. We are going to plant a lot of bottle gourds, Kodu plant, and for that we are going to make the trellis today. You know, for Kodu plant, it's the Kodu we are planting. The bottle gourd is 1 meter long. It's also very heavy, so the trellis has to be very strong to hold all the vegetables. Otherwise, it will fall down and crush the vegetables. We are going to make those trellis. I'll show you how to make it. My husband is going to make it, and our friend is also coming to help out. They both love gardening so much, both the guys. They are going to make it today. I've already planted a lot of vegetables, and some of them are propagating, still propagating, like ginger and turmeric, and even some strawberries are still propagating as well. I'll show you the status. I'll show you how the plants are, what are the vegetables I've planted so far. We bought this obelisk. It's very nice for small vegetables like bitter gourd. Those things will be good on this. You don't need a proper trellis for this. You can use this as a trellis. Even the flower arch, you can do this. You can use this. And even for jasmine plant, any flowers, creeper kind of flowers you can use. I'll show you what Parthi is doing. Look at these flowers. I just love them. They come up really nice and bright color as well. See the flower buds. I've got a lot of them. I'll show you when they're all in full bloom. This nets we bought recently. One of our neighbors told us it's really strong. I'll show you. I just cleared up my tulip flower bed. All the flowers, see the dead leaves here. All the flower season is over now. Spring season is over. Summer is picking up. And these are my bean plants. Look, my beans are a bit sad because the weather is so cold out there. In the night it's really cold. During the day it's good, but in the night it's cold. And the fox has apparently stomped on a few of them. We have few foxes, urban foxes coming into our garden. This is the net I told you. My husband bought this from Amazon. I think one piece of that net is £5. This is really strong. My neighbor is using this for cucumber. We have some beans here, and we are going to plant some cucumber as well. I'll get down. It looks really strong, Parthi. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's really good. You don't need that expensive thing for your fencing. So we just bought this one piece as a trial, and then we tried it, and it's really good. So we are doing it for the whole of this side fencing. Parthi is now fixing them. Roses are still not the season yet, so the buds are coming, the flower buds are coming slowly. I'll show you the plants now. And this is my little pond. They still have the tulip flowers. It's a late spring flowers, and the lily is coming up. It'll be really nice in summer. I'll show you my veg plants. Parthi wanted some masala chai, so I'm going to make some tea, and then I'll show you the veg plants. I'm using decaf because caffeine, I'm not okay with caffeine. Masala chai is ready now. Wow. Parthi! Tea is ready. I didn't spill a bit. Take it.
Good.
Hey, that's mine. That's Mama Bear. This is yours.
Bear.
That's Mama Bear. Only for mummies. Weather is so nice today.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's very sunny.
It's nice and sunny. Even in the morning it was a bit cloudy. Now look at the sun. I can't really look. It's really nice.
Yeah,
When is Senthil coming?
11:30 something.
I told you, right? Our friend is coming to help. His daughter is also coming.
Okay.
Harini is also
Harini
coming.
is
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, so Susie and Harini can play.
Yeah.
It is so nice.
That
The
flower is really nice, right?
smell of flowers. Which one?
That one. The white one.
Oh yeah. That. And many of them are still buds.
buds,
only.
yeah.
They're still not flowered yet. Last week it was very cold again. Little bit warm weather, and then it went cold. So that's why the many plants, I showed you the beans, right? It is still drooping, a little bit drooping. It needs more sunlight.
I think today it's a beautiful day.
It's just lovely weather. How is tomorrow?
Rainy.
Rainy again?
Next 3 days rainy.
It is so cold. Too much rain. Too much rain. But it always rains like this here. During colder months, we keep the plants inside the greenhouse because the temperature is maintained and they won't be bitten by the frost. But when the sun comes up, before you bring everything outside, you need to harden the plants off. For hardening, you have to keep it outside in the sun, in the cold weather, everything for 2 to 3 hours daily. That's what I'm doing. Look at the plants here. I'll show you everything now. I still have some of the small plants here in the greenhouse. First, I'll show you them. These are the beans ones. You need trellis for them. It grows really big. Runner beans, French beans, dwarf beans. I have many varieties of beans. These are courgettes. They are still small. And then I have gherkins. These 5 are gherkin plants. I love gherkin pickles. During Christmas, gherkins is really popular. I love it with sandwich. And that one is pumpkin patch. All of them are pumpkin. I need to plant them outside, but the weather is not good yet. That great. These are still small. This is cucumber. I have a lot of cucumber here. Many cucumber plants. I'm going to have a load of cucumber this summer. And this trellis is perfect for, it's not too much, but it will do the job. It's perfect for peas. These are sweet peas. See, they grow on it. I have put these ones are cheaper and it does the job. And these are my beans as well again. And this is my bottle gourd. These two are bottle gourd plants. You need stronger trellis, as I told you. I have many more bottle gourds as well, but they are still inside my house. I'm keeping them warm there. And I've got some ginger and turmeric as well. I'll show you all of them when they grow up. See, all the cucumber. And I've got some, hyacinth beans. That and the bottle gourd, snake gourd, and then bitter gourd as well. I've got some. And some more beans there, and all those are turmeric. Let me zoom it a little bit so you can see. See, not turmeric, they are tomato. I've got some coriander and mint as well. I'll sow the seeds. And I've got that whole thing is aubergine, different types of aubergine, because I just love aubergines. I love vegetables, all of them, almost all of them I like. And that one is all chilies and capsicum and more tomatoes there. Indian cooking needs a lot of tomatoes and onions. For every curry starts with onion paste, ginger garlic paste, onion and tomato. So you need tomatoes every day. And these are all beans. Again, these are kind of dwarf beans. Can you see them? I need to put them outside. It has to grow a little bit more. And then I'll take them outside. Since the weather is cold here in UK, and it's the same thing in Canada, USA, Australia, all the colder countries, it's like that. You keep them inside because some of the seeds, beans and everything, I sown them in February and some of them in April. They have to be kept inside here, inside greenhouse, because the weather is still harsh for them during the night. It's really cold. But before you move everything outside, you need to harden them off to acclimatize them. So we have to keep 2 to 3 hours outside and then bring them inside. So I'm doing the hardening now. So I'll show you what plants are hardening there. That's my little rose. That's a red rose. And here I have got some broad beans. Can you see the flowers? See? They started flowering. I've just tied them with a stick here. See, bamboo sticks, but I need to increase the height because they will grow up to this height. I need to put proper big bamboo sticks. I'm going to do that as and when they grow. So, but for now it's okay. They're fine with this. And we have a big problem of snails and slugs in UK. They eat the plants. my cruciferous army, I call it. I've got cabbage, cauliflower, and broccoli as well. All the cruciferous I've got here. I need to plant them on the ground, but they can grow a little bit more, and then I will plant them on the ground. And here let's start with this one. On that vegetable patch, I'm still preparing it. I'm going to plant some chilies and then some tomatoes, then some aubergines, because they're all companion plants. Did I show you this one first? I forgot that. I've got a little patch here, veggie patch. I've got some beans here. You see, this one is like it needs a trellis. This beans, but this one is a dwarf beans. And for beans, the companion plant is cucumber. So they need the same kind of nutrition, the same kind of manure, and then the diseases are similar as well. So even if some of them gets disease, it's easy to treat if they are together. And the slug repellent is natural slug repellent, onion and garlic. So because slugs just love beans leaves, they just eat all of them. So I planted some onions in the fence here. See, all over I planted some onions. We are going to do the trellis, big trellis for the bottle gourd. Since bottle gourd is heavy, we are going to make it a strong one. So these stone blocks, it's very cheap, cheaper than the wood raised bed. So you can use this, you can buy this. We ordered this from Wix. I'll tell you how much price and everything, how to make that proper trellis and everything. I'll tell you the price, including the price and everything in a minute. And these are all, see, all these are for the trellis and the timber. I'll tell you the price in a minute. I'll just show you the garden first. My veg patch, my favorite part of my garden, flowers and vegetables. This is the aubergine. See, I've got different types of aubergine. It's my favorite plant. And this is, look, cucumber. And it has started, look. The flowers came out. I thought they will fall off, but look. Can you see the vegetables? There are 5, 6 of them. The plant is so small, see, but it has started producing. But we need to nip them off. Only then the plant will grow nicely. I have to do that. We need to do the pruning, which is very important for growing veg. See, I've got different colors of carrots. White, purple and then orange. Different types of carrots. This is carrot as well. And you can grow them in pots or grow in bags. You don't need a big garden for growing carrots. This is also carrots. This one is, it looks like pumpkin, but it's not. It's type of a courgette. See, zucchini, I mean. In America, it's called zucchini. See, courgette. Summer ball, it'll look like pumpkin, but it's courgettes. I try to save the picture of the seeds here. What I've planted, what type it is. See, this is cucumber again. And look at my strawberries, lovely strawberries. So strawberries are my second favorite. Oh, did you see the butterfly? It's beautiful. I've got small strawberries here. My first favorite is mango. Indian mango is so aromatic and tasteful. And this is my second favorite, strawberries. It's flowering and producing already. There are a lot of small strawberries, green ones inside, look. It's producing nicely. And this is really sweet variety, sweet strawberry and really juicy. Sorry. That is also strawberries. And look, this one is already producing a lot, and first strawberry of the season. I'm going to ask the girls to pick it up. They would love the first strawberry. It is ripened already. And this is also courgette. These two are. And this is aubergine. Aubergine, I have different types. They all taste different also and look different. I'll show you when they grow. And I have some summer flowers planted on this. They haven't grown yet. I have dahlia roots. Dahlia barks are there. Dahlia tubers. And these are all summer flowers. They feel like velvet, they're so good. You know, the reason I plant lot of flowers is they're very good for the pollination. Because I plant lot of vegetables, they need pollination, only then they'll grow a lot. They'll produce more. See, they're all my summer flowers. And the biggest problem in the UK is the slugs I told you. See, they've eaten some of the dahlia leaves. Still some spring flowers are there, some late spring flowers. And even near the pond I have some flowers. In this whole patch I had lots of display of tulips. I removed them all now. Here this one is potato. This is the normal potato. This sack is, I had it from last year. I saved it and I used it as a growing bag. We had ordered topsoil from this. These kind of big bags need a lot of soil and manure and your compost. So that's a lot of money as well. So you can use it cheaper, and also the soil is expensive. And this is obelisk I showed you. It's perfect for smaller plants. And those flowers are summer flowers. It'll be really lovely when they grow up. That one, can you see the flower there? There. That one, the whole plant will be covered in those flowers. I'll show you when they fully flower. And I'll show you the rest of my veggies. Here, let me go inside. And I've got some in this growing bag. I've got some, the baby potatoes. And that sack we have, that's also a growing bag. I've got sweet potatoes on them. They are growing too. And I've got loads of tomatoes. See, this will be kind of an ornamental tomato. You can, the whole plant will be covered with small tomatoes. You can keep it inside as an indoor plant also. This is tomato again. This is yellow cherry tomatoes. I've got a lot of cherry tomatoes and the big cooking tomatoes too. You can use this one also as ornamental. It'll be covered with tomatoes. This is again cooking tomatoes. Tomato, aubergine, beans, everything. You need to prune it. For tomatoes, it's better to have 3 to 5 branches, not more than that. And I'll show you when I prune them. They have to grow a little bit more. Each one has to be pruned differently. And this is my bay leaves tree. It's very small. I started it only this year. It'll grow really big, nice and big. Fresh bay leaves. I can use in my cooking, biryanis, fried rice and everything. And this is again tomatoes. These are grown a little bit nicer, bigger. And this is also tomato. Lots of tomatoes I have. I have lots of tomatoes. And these are chilies. These two are chili plants. They have to be pruned too. You need to cut the top off. Only then the branches in the sides will grow. You will get a lot of produce. And this one is capsicum. These two are capsicum. I have a lot of capsicum here, and inside in the greenhouse also. Chili plant. This is really small chili, small and fierce chilies. This is capsicum. This one is very hot chili. They are really hot. And I've got some jasmine here. It is not exactly jasmine, but it's a Chinese jasmine. The smell aroma is so good. I've propagated 3 of them here. Let's see if they are roots are forming. Not yet. 1 or 2 roots I'm seeing. Not much. I'm going to make an arch with this jasmine. Look at this one. These are all late spring flowers. I just love this color. This deep purple color. There are a lot of flower buds here. Look. See. When all these flower, it will be really beautiful. This, you see, all of these are buds. This one survived. Late spring flower. And I really love them. These yellow leaves, if you get yellow leaves in your plants, that means it has a magnesium deficiency. There is a simple way of rectifying it. Just buy Epsom salt. You will get it in all the garden centers. You need to mix it with water and water them with it. It increases the magnesium, but make sure you use the right amount with the right ratio. Otherwise, you'll see it in the pack. Otherwise, if you pour more magnesium, the root will die. It'll burn and die. And my potato plants here. This is my dwarf apple tree. It will start producing this year, I hope. This is new addition to my garden. Pati is still doing the nets. I'll show you when they start the trellis. Pati, how much these stones cost?
These stones cost £2.70p.
270 each.
Yeah, 270 each.
It is a lot cheaper than using wood for your raised bed.
Exactly. And then,
it does the job also. It's very
good.
strong and it does the job. If you're going to have a permanent raised bed, you can use this. It's actually a building block.
It's a building
stone,
block. It's
really
very heavy.
strong.
Actually, it's very heavy.
Really strong. Yeah. Can you lift?
It's very heavy.
It's heavy, really heavy. And the timber, how much it cost? I'm asking Pati because he went to the shops and bought it.
This cost 16 pounds.
Where did you buy? Home base?
Wicks.
Wicks,
Yeah.
right. Can you show me the timber? Lift it up. See. This each timber. Oh, be careful. How much?
16 pounds.
16. But the C16 also you can buy.
Yeah,
but
that
it won't
costs
be
you around
that strong.
7 to 8 pounds.
7
that
to
one.
8 pounds,
But it
yeah.
won't be that strong like this.
Yeah.
It comes for 10 years. Minimum 10 years.
But for the snake guard, we can use the
We can-
C16,
yeah, that we
the
can use.
cheaper ones. You don't need that strong. How much is this trellis?
This costs 33 pounds.
33 pounds.
Yeah.
So it'll
It's
be
a strong
nice
one.
for
Yeah,
the.
very strong one.
Yeah.
So,
It'll hold the vegetable, kodu vegetable. It's really nice. And we need to do the measurement and everything. I'll show you when we do it. We're just waiting for a friend to come. Pati is still doing the nets there.
to complete that.
Yeah. We'll start when Sendil comes.
Exactly 196.
What's the length? Okay. Yeah, it's a height,
It's height, okay.
height.
We are planning for 1.5 feet to go into the soil actually.
1.5 feet goes into the soil.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the height of this one?
This one will be 196 centimeters,
196 centimeters.
just above 6 feet.
Ah, yeah. It's taller than me.
Yeah. Fill up.
We are digging the earth 1.5 feet, so the poles will be really strong. Each type of wood has its own strengths and weaknesses, but timber tends to be really strong. It will be able to support the weight of whatever plants you grow. It is exceptionally durable and you'll be able to extend its lifetime by applying wood stain. We'll be doing it in a couple of days. You need to make sure you put them all in equal height, otherwise the trellis top will be unstable. Constructing your own trellis isn't too difficult, providing you have the right materials. You need to have a digging bar, a shovel, definitely a measuring tape, and an electric screwdriver. They've made a beautiful trellis. It looks really sturdy and strong as well. That's what I wanted, not a feeble one. Look, the timber is really strong. It's good. It's worth the money. It's really good. It's very nice for heavy vegetables like kodu. Bottle gourd is really heavy. The variety we are planting is really heavy. It's really big and it's all screwed there. They've done a really good job, both Parthi and Senthil. And we need to make the raised bed with these blocks here. That's the next job. It's really nice. I can even put some nails here, hooks here, and then have a hanging basket because the flowers from the hanging basket will help pollination in the bottle gourd. For if you have a lot of vegetables in your garden, you need a lot of flowers as well for the pollination. It's the sun has gone a little bit. We're also going to make 2 raised beds, but with the wood. I'll show you how to make it. We need to cut the wood, measure it, and make it. I'll definitely post that video as well. If you like this video, why not give it your thumbs up? Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Sama.